I have no words, people. I've simply have no words. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, Chelsea got embarrassed, got destroyed, got battered by home against Manchester City. And I know some of you are going to say to me, why are you so down? You predicted this loss 2-0. Why are you so surprised? You should be happy. You should be laughing. You should be having a great time because you predicted the loss. Listen, the only reason why I predicted this loss is because, number one, we still haven't beaten Manchester City in all competitions since 2021 in the UCL final. So now it's going to be 5 years after today. Number two, we are in sixth place. As I'm recording this video right now, today is Sunday, the 12th April 2026. We are in sixth place. 1 point above both Brentford and Everton. 2 points ahead of both Brighton and Sunderland. Which, by the way, Brighton beat Burnley yesterday and Sunderland beat Tottenham early today. We're lucky, yeah, that Brentford or Everton didn't win yesterday because both of them played each other at the Gita Community Stadium. If one of those teams would have won, we could have been in seventh, so we could have been below. So we are lucky. But guess what, people? I do not care at this point. I just simulate the season, just end the season. I am done. I am done because I really do not care. If Chelsea get Champions League football, cool, but I wouldn't celebrate, and I honestly do not care. If Chelsea do not get Champions League football, and we play one game a week next season, then honestly I do not care because I've been saying this over and over again. This club is rotten. This club is a joke. This club is run with a bunch of clowns. We are no longer a big club. We are no longer Choice Football Club. We are seriously CFC LDN. That's what the title, in fact, that's what I put in the title. I'm not going to put Chelsea anymore. We are CFC LDN. Because we don't deserve to be called Choice Football Club. Because the Choice Football Club I know would not be, getting battered, against Man City like that. We'll try and compete for the title. We'll try and try to, have any chance to win a Champions League football and win it domestically. That's a Choice Football Club I know. But I do not recognize this club anymore. Like Day Dropper said, I do not recognize this club anymore. I do not. It's done. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Just simulate the season. I want this done. Because it's just... Oh, I just don't know what to say, people. But guess what? I'm going to say this, yeah? The first one I'm going to talk about is the fans. And then I'm going to talk about the game. This and that. This is what I want to say to the Chelsea fans. That when I said that in January against Fulham when we lost, that we're not going to get Champions League football. We're not winning the FA Cup, even though we're still in it. We're not going to win the Carabao Cup. All of you lot, not all of you, but some people said to me, you're negative. You're doing this for views. Back your team. That's the worst take. You're not a Chelsea fan. You're delusional, this and that. Well, guess what, people? Here's some stats that I've got for you. Listen to this. So Chelsea, there's full stats to this. Chelsea have lost 3 in a row without scoring for the first time since March 1998. That is basically 1.5 years before I was born. Because I was born in October 2000. 1.5 years before I was born was the last time where Chelsea have lost 3 in a row without scoring. Yeah? 3 in a row. And also before Abramovich came in. Another stat. Chelsea have not kept a clean sheet in the league since January. And that was a 2-0 win against Brentford in his first Premier League game, I believe, or something like that. We are in April 2026, the 12th April, and we still haven't kept a clean sheet. Yeah? Okay. Another stat, Chelsea have lost 4 of their last 5 Premier League matches. And those losses were away to Arsenal, at home to Newcastle, away to Everton, and at home today against Man City. We're lucky that there wasn't 5 in a row, because the only team that we've beaten in the last 5 Premier League games is Villa away. Villa away was our best performance and we've beaten them. Yeah? Let that sink in. And last stat, Chelsea have 2 wins. I repeat, 2 wins in their last 7 matches. 2 wins. One of them was against Port Vale, who are rock bottom of League 2, or League 1, or maybe League 2, I don't know. Yeah? And we beaten them. And another game was against Villa away. Those are the only games that we've won. So one of those wins out of our last 7 games in all competitions was against Port Vale. And that's why I didn't gaslight this game. Because I knew, that it's good that we beat Port Vale, but I don't see us getting a result against Man City. I do not. Because yes, I may not go to games, but watch Chelsea week in and week out. All I know is that Chelsea are poor defensively, our home record is poor, and we're in 6th place. And like I said in the watch along, if Chelsea do not get Champions League football, let alone Europe next season, we don't. I want that World Champions, tifo or that badge on our shirt to be removed. Yeah, remove that badge because we do not deserve to be called World Champions. PSG deserves it. Yeah, because they're in the Champions League still. They're in first of League 1, I think. Yeah. Yes, they may got knocked out in the Coupe de France, but the Champions League and the league they could possibly win. For me, PSG are the world champions, and they're acting like it. We are not. So if we do not get Europe next season, remove the badge and give it to PSG and give them the trophy because they deserved it and we don't because we're not acting like world champions. And I tell you who are the criminals at this football club. The people upstairs. They are the real criminals, yeah? Because they are the ones, that do not deserve Champions League football. In fact, let me say this. The owners and the fans that call me negative, delusional, the worst Chelsea fan, you deserve this as well. Because when I've been telling you, that this club that the Chelsea season is over, when I said this against Fulham, all of you laughed at me. You were laughing at me when I said this. Well, you ain't laughing now, aren't you? You ain't laughing now. And I'm just getting sick and tired of repeating myself because it's fans like them that are accepting this bullshit. They're accepting this rubbish. They're accepting failure. I don't. This is clearly 4 years into this project and it's failing. It is failing. And you know the worst thing is? They're not selling. They cannot sell until 2032, which is the next 6 years. That's why it makes it even worse. And this is why I've been giving them chance after chance after chance, but they have failed. I said this a few months ago. If they don't want to sell, they have to make a change in this project. They have to. Because the project they're doing is not working. It's a failure. We should be signing guys the likes of Mark Guehi, Oshiman, Olise, Mike Mayan, all of these players. But what do we do? Oh, let's spend 40 million on Garnacho. Let's spend 50 million on Jamie Gittins. You see what Semenyo has done for Man City? That's the player we should be going for. You see what Man City signed Mark Guehi? That's who we should be going for. Because he is now, our academy player kept a clean sheet and even scored against us. Yeah? Those are the players that we should be signing. The only good players that we signed under this ownership is Esteval, maybe João Pedro, Cole Palmer, Cucurella, Caicedo, and I think that's it. Only 5 players out of 42, how many players that we signed under this ownership have been good players. Do you know how embarrassing and sickening that is? Like, When are people ever going to open their eyes and open their ears and realize this club is going nowhere forward? That I cannot back this ownership. I cannot back this project. I cannot back this project because it's a failure. When is our Chelsea fans ever going to learn? When? And guess what? Chelsea fans, yeah, who said that, oh, we want to lose this game because we don't also to win the league. Aren't you not forgetting that we also got our job to do? We need to get Champions League football. Because you saw a few weeks ago, the revenue in the Premier League has dropped down to one of the biggest in history. In terms of our taxes, this and that. 200 or maybe 406 million euros, losses. That is in football history. We do not get Champions League football. We are done. We might be done. And we might not get a proper sponsor after that. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. So for Chelsea fans, yeah, that call me delusional, that call me negative, oh, you're doing this review, this and that, you don't deserve this. I hope you know every single one of you that said this to me in January, you don't deserve this. Because when I've been warning you and I've been telling you, you thought I was doing it for views so that I could get more views, this and that. No, I'm not. I am passionate because I want my club to be back to where it was. I want to see my club winning titles, winning Champions Leagues, winning domestic cups. But the way I'm seeing on this project, it is not going to happen. It's going to take so many years for Chelsea to get back to where we were. And that's even more disgraceful with the amount of money that we spent. It's a joke. It really is a joke. See, I want to start with the fans. In terms of this game, it was a game of two halves. First half, it was decent. Few chances here and there. Mark Cuckoo scored a goal. He was offside. Donovan made some save. I think it was the Neto shot or maybe someone else. So yeah, it was a decent first half. I thought the defenders was alright. Erling Haaland had no shots, no touch in opposition box. Sanchez, didn't have anything to do. I don't think he had to make a save or anything like that. Maybe one or two. I really can't remember. But yeah, decent first half. But the second half, the heads just dropped after the first goal. Capitulation, humiliation, total battering, embarrassment, 3 goals, and we deserve to lose. We deserve to lose. When I watched the second half and I saw the way that Man City were playing, I just said to myself, you know what? I see Man City getting a goal here. They're going to score the first goal because I did say in the first half that both teams lacked in the final third, both teams. But if one of those teams, can be clinical, they're going to win this game. I said it, and Man City were that clinical. They scored 3 goals, and they deserve to win. Even though they were horrible, even though they were decent in the first half, the second half, they were way better. Controlled the ball, complete domination, being clinical, and kept a clean sheet. They deserve to win. They do. In terms of our players, like Palmer, another stinker performance. SFL was poor today. João Pedro, his hold up and his goal play was good, but he had no shots on target. Everything was just 0. So I thought, yeah, João Pedro was poor. Neto was our best player in the first half because at times he was getting on the ball, getting past the likes of Mateus Nunes. So I thought Neto was our best player in the first half, but the second half just back to the Neto that we saw under Lima Senior, just bad in the second half, really bad. Caicedo, decent first half. Second half, he was shocking. Gave away the ball for the third goal. Santos was poor. Cuckoo okay in the first half, but everyone was just poor. Every single player in the second half was poor. Everyone. I don't know what Liam said at half time. Didn't make any changes, but you can clearly see that I just knew that Liam up against Pep Guardiola. Liam has faced Pep Guardiola for the first time. I don't know what he's going to be doing in this game. So that's why that's my third point. That Liam has never faced Pep Guardiola until today. And you can clearly see he got outclassed and outplayed by one of the greatest managers in Premier League, Pep Guardiola. You know what I mean? So, if this was under Enzo Maresca, maybe just maybe it could have been a different result. Maybe, I don't know. I really don't know. But all I know is that sacking Enzo Maresca in January and bringing in Senior was the wrong choice. Was the wrong choice. And that's why these criminals upstairs need to be held accountable, because they have caused this. They are the ones that caused this. But yeah, man, embarrassing, humiliating, and just a joke team, man. Just a joke team. But yeah, we got Man United next. In fact, if I look at the table, Man United are 7 points clear. They got Leeds United tomorrow. They win that game, yeah, they will be 11 points clear. 11 points clear. Sorry, 10 points clear of Chelsea. And if they beat Man United, and if they beat us next weekend, because that's what we got on the 18th of April, they'll be 30 points clear. This is a team, yeah, that were 15th last season. 15th. Didn't win a trophy. And now they're above us. Embarrassing. And you know what? Man United deserve to be above us, because they sacked Ruben Amorim and bringing a better manager than him, you know, under Michael Carrick, and he's doing a really good job. Getting the wins, only one loss in his managerial career, you know, plays some really good football. If they would have won, if Chelsea would have said Enzo Maresca and been a better manager, then cool. But they've been the worst manager. I mean, Liam Senior, who is worse than Enzo Maresca. So you know what? Man United deserve to be above us, and they deserve Champions League football, because they done the right thing and we didn't. They signed likes of Bruno, Cunha, Lamont, all of that one. What do we do? Sign Garnacho, Jamie Gittins, you know, didn't sign a centre-back, which Enzo Maresca clearly wanted. He clearly wanted a centre-back, but he's only said internal solutions, just deal with the ones. They wanted to get Semenyo, but you know what they said? Oh, we're happy for Garnacho and Jamie Gittins. Are they stupid? Are they dumb? Are they okay? Do they want this club to do well? Because I don't think they do. They don't. They don't give a toss about this club from top to bottom. Like, honestly, just simulate the season, man. Just simulate the whole season. Just simulate the season. It's as simple as that. And by the way, before I end this video, there's one person I need to big up, and that is Pippa Monique, because she watched the game, and this is what she said. 1 minute, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, look at this, yeah? Because Arsenal fans, yeah, not all of them, but a few of them were telling me, Chelsea, I hope you do your job, this and that. This is what people said. Also, stop relying on other teams to do your own team cannot do. That's childish. Big up to Pippa, yeah? Because I told you, Arsenal fans, yeah? Listen, you can rely on Chelsea all you want, but focus on your team. You had a chance, yeah, to go 12, 50 on the 80 points clear, but you not. You're 6 points ahead, and you got Man City next week. And if they win their game, you'll be 3 points ahead of them with the game in hand. So I keep telling Arsenal fans, you know, you can rely, stop relying on other teams and focus on yourself. Stop. Because if I was in Arsenal's position, yeah, and I wish I was, do you think I'm going to be watching the Arsenal Man City game and going, oh, Arsenal, I want you, please, I'm going to support you, just do your job? No, I'll be focusing on my team, and I'll be questioning how on earth we didn't wrap up the league in February or March when we could have. So that's why for me, yeah, these fans, yeah, need to hide their in shame, particularly the Chelsea fans who wanted to lose this game so that we don't get Champions League football, and also just concentrating and supporting Chelsea rather than focusing on themselves. It's as simple as that. Like, that's what I'm going to say, man. That is all I'm going to say. But other than that, embarrassing, humiliation, capitulation, yeah, man. Like, the only good thing is that we're in the FA Cup, and that is it. But like I said, I don't see us winning that game. And KG, who phoned me, by the way, saying that, oh, you spent £2 billion, you should beat Leeds United. Yes, we should, but we haven't. We've drew to them at Stamford Bridge 2 months ago, and we lost to them in December. Liam Senior has got 0 wins out of 3 up against Daniel Farker. So, of course, I want us to win that game, but if we want to face Southampton, then cool. But facing Leeds United, I'm a tiny confident, but not that much. Because we could have beat them this season. So for me, yes, we may beat Leeds United, but if we face Man City in the FA Cup, they're going to destroy us the way we did today. So either way, we're not winning the FA Cup. We are not. And I've been saying this from January. And people are laughing at me. Like, honestly, I'm just done, man. I'm just done repeating myself every single week, every single month, every single flipping year. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Just, honestly, just Premier League, whatever you do, just simulate the season, end the season, because my head is gone. I'm just tired. I'm done. I don't know what else to say other than Man City. If you're going to win this league, you deserved it. You deserve to win this game, even on the first half. You haven't been at your best, but you destroyed us, you battered us, you deserve to win. That is it. For Choice Football Club, back to life, back to reality. 2 points off of 10th, 1 point behind above Brentford and Everton. You know, 4 points behind Liverpool, 7 points by Man United and Aston Villa. UCL is over. Chelsea might want to make it to Europe next season, but honestly, I do not care. I do not care because I just had enough. I really do had enough. It's as simple as that. Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Who do you think had a good game? And yeah, just let me know, man. It's your boy Elijah's Football here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, people. Peace. And BlueCo out.